Hey folks, I'm Ray Latif, the editor and producer of BevNet's Taste Radio podcast, the #1 podcast for the food and beverage industry. I'm also the host of BevNet's Cocktail Showdown 3. The Cocktail Showdown is a pitch competition that showcases the most innovative and disruptive brands in the rapidly emerging category of spirit-based ready-to-drink and ready-to-pour cocktails. This event features 9 entrepreneurs representing early to mid-stage brands who will each have 5 minutes to present their business plans and products. Following each pitch, the judging panel will provide 4 minutes of immediate and constructive feedback. After all of the brands have presented, the judges will convene, pick a winner, and we will announce that winner live just about 5:30 Pacific time. We'll also have a short interview with the winner after the announcement. That winner, the champion, will take home an engraved trophy and the grand prize, an advertising package valued at $10,000. Let's meet our esteemed judges. All the way to my left is Nick Papanicolaou, who is the founder of No Sleep Beverage. Nick is a seasoned finance, operations, and startup professional with over 20 years of experience in beverage alcohol, including 7+ years at Pernod Ricard, most recently as the head of Castle Brands, a $40 million+ sales business. Prior to that, he ran Incubate Brands, a $20 million business within Pernod Ricard's New Brands Venture division, a hybrid internal incubator and corporate venture capital group responsible for most of the emerging brands at Pernod Ricard. Next, we have Brandy Rand, who is the Chief Strategy Officer of IWSR. Brandy leads global strategy across various areas of product, commercial, and corporate development at IWSR. She has over 20 years of management experience in the beverage alcohol industry, with previous positions at William Grant & Sons and Bacardi Limited. In these roles, she worked across multiple markets, covering brand commercial strategy, trade marketing, consumer engagement, and product innovation. Next, we have Paul Beaupre, who is the founder of Beaupre LLC. Paul is a 25-year veteran of the beverage industry, including a key role with Coca-Cola's Venturing and Emerging Brands Group. Over the past 6 years, he has led launch and growth phases with Tip Top Cocktails, Mocktail Club, Hella Cocktail Company, and most recently, BioLite. Through his consulting firm, Beaupre, and CPG accelerator SKU, he fills operating, advisory, and mentoring roles with a focus on female and diverse founders. This is a killer judging panel, and I can't wait for our presenters to hear from them. We're going to start with our first presenter, and I'm going to introduce them right now. Those folks are Max Robbins and Teresa Robbins, the co-founders of Robin Road Cocktails. Come on up.
Hi, everyone. We're Max and Teresa Robbins, and we're Robin Road Cocktails. We're super excited to be here today, kicking off this year's Cocktail Showdown, and just want to take a second to thank Ray and BevNet for hosting and to the judges for being here today. We're here to take you down a journey down Robin Road and introduce you a little bit to our brand. So Teresa and I met at culinary school at the Culinary Institute of America in 2009. We spent the last 10 years working for multiple 3-Michelin star restaurants across the country, including 7 years for Thomas Keller at Per Se in New York and the French Laundry in Napa, myself as a chef and Teresa as a sommelier. Our career in hospitality really paved the way for us and gave us this attention to detail, the ability to develop flavor, and the commitment to sourcing excellent ingredients that we've taken and applied to our line of products and brand.
So at the time of the pandemic in 2020, Max and I were living in New York City, and we're part of an opening team for a new restaurant, and everything shut down. So at that time, we decided to move back to my hometown in Northeast Ohio and start this brand for our family and for our community. With our backgrounds in farm-focused and ingredient-driven restaurants, and both coming from agricultural communities, we understood the importance of knowing where our products come from and how they're made. So all of this really goes hand in hand in our brand at Robin Road Cocktails and fits our vision. We've made a commitment to support sustainable agriculture by using organic ingredients as much as we can, and we feel it's our responsibility to make sure we have a product for consumers that fills a gap in the RTD market, and we saw that as an organic product, something that has sustainable products And then we wanted unique flavors and something spirit-based.
Robin Road Cocktails in a nutshell can be described by our tagline, genuine flavor celebrating nature. This is where we take our foundation in developing flavor, creating experiences for people. We couple that with organic spirits, organic ingredients, and our attention to detail. And that really allows us to get creative with recognizable cocktails that people know and love, while also being able to stay committed to the things that we're passionate about, like supporting responsible agricultural practices. So all of those things combined create our line of products that we're super proud of.
So in June of this year, we launched with 3 cocktails, all made with 100% organic spirits and organic Demerara sugar. And honestly, a little selfishly, we created a line for ourselves. These are 3 cocktails we just love to drink. So the first is our take on the classic Cosmopolitan. So with the Sparkling Cosmo, it's classic flavors of cranberry, fresh lime juice, and orange. Next, our Cucumber Gin and Tonic is made with a New World Juniper Forward Gin and is balanced with fresh lime juice and refreshing cucumber. Last, we have our Strawberry Mule. This is a classic vodka mule, and we enhance that with strawberry, fresh, spicy ginger juice, and a little bit of earthy lemongrass. And then a look to the future. Coming from restaurants with seasonal and even daily changing menus, we want to incorporate seasonal limited release cocktails. Our first will be fall 2023 with our cold brew cocktail. This is made with organic fair trade cold brew, vanilla with hints of orange and pistachio.
So as much care and thought that we put into everything that's going inside each can, we wanted to make sure that that was reflected and represented on the outside as well. Like the saying goes, you eat with your eyes first. So we wanted to draw people in with fun, bright, and vibrant colors. And then once you take a closer look, you realize that each label has images of not only the ingredients of each cocktail, but the plants that make up the components to each recipe. These details help tell the story that we are trying to convey, that we're taking these ingredients from seeds in the ground and transforming them into beautiful, handcrafted, approachable canned cocktails that can be enjoyed everywhere. With that being said, thanks so much for coming along the journey with us down Robin Road, and cheers.
Cheers indeed. Very well done. It's not easy going first, but you guys did a great job. Well done. Paul, in our industry, in every industry that related to food and beverage, everyone talks about taste, 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 taste. And you would think with Michelin-starred backgrounds, these products would taste pretty great. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the taste. The gin and tonic, I think, is the best to my flavor palette. But I think you build a brand where you pull that all the way through. The name, your name, the Robin Road alliteration, the use of the Robin, and kind of the elevated experience and taste that would come from a culinary background like yours really came through in a consistent and unique way. Competition is going to be tough, but you guys are doing all the things that seem right to win.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Brandy, Max, and Teresa talked about filling a gap in the market using organic formulations, using sustainable ingredients. Do you see that as being a great strategy for the brand?
It's a great strategy, but the first thing I noticed, because we were reading the back of the can, why don't you have organic on the front? Very big
The
claims.
only reason right now is our co-packer wasn't certified, but they have gone through the process and are now. So the next batch that we have will have that green circle right on the front of all of our packaging.
So consumers certainly have a very strong interest in organic ingredients, and it's a hard claim to have, so that's a really huge element for product differentiation, particularly in the RTD space, which is very, very crowded. So I think in addition to the vibrant packaging, having those organic claims is going to be a really big positive thing for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nick, I saw you taking meticulous notes down there. What are your thoughts on Robin Road?
No, very well done, guys. I like it a lot. I like the taste. I like the background and the story, and those culinary elements do come through. I guess I was left with quite a few questions from a presentation perspective. I think it would be very helpful to know price point. I'm not sure was mentioned. I didn't know where you guys are in terms of markets, how many you're in, or roughly volume or sales numbers. And I think the other question was similar to Brandy on the organic side. I think a lot of these RTDs, as a functional benefit, talk about being under 100 calories or less. I don't think that was on the can from what I remember, so curious.
No, those are all great questions. And just to address, first of all, they come in 4-packs. They're 355 mils. They sell for $15.99 retail. We're currently only in Ohio and Connecticut. We just launched in June, so we're still in the very beginning stages, so have very small sales numbers and limited distribution. In terms of the 100 calorie, we've been having to have this conversation a lot, but basically we're not billing it as something that's healthy. We're billing it as a full flavor, delicious spirit-based cocktail that you would expect to get in a bar, but anywhere else.
No, yeah, no, perfect. I think that, and you don't have to. I guess
Yeah.
when I heard some of the things around organic,
no,
that's
totally.
where my mind went to right away. But makes sense.
Yeah.
Brandy, go ahead.
Based on your hospitality and industry experience, what's your route to market strategy? Are you targeting restaurants and bars, or are you looking at more retail, or both?
We're looking at both right now. We definitely see a fit for fast casual type restaurants. There's a lot more restaurants that are counter service, and we feel like in some states we fit into the beer and wine category, so we can offer a third option for those types of restaurants that don't have full bars. But we definitely see canned cocktails as a perfect fit for outdoor experiences like event venues. I love golfing, so that's where I want to have it. So those types of places where people are just together having fun.
Paul, we got time for one more question or comment. In terms of pack size, we're seeing a variety of pack sizes in this space. What do you think of what Robin Road is bringing to the market?
Yeah, it's a 355 or 12 ounce. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that seems about right for the proof that you have and the value proposition that consumers are looking for at the $15.99. So I don't see any sort of issue with the pack size.
Great. All right, great feedback, great presentation. Very well done. Thank you.